Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another video. I'm your host Noah Kalinj or Noah Holland. You choose. Anyways, in today's video, we're gonna be playing a game show. We're gonna be playing a game from a game show on my Google Slides. I named my Google Slides. The cost is correct, as you can see. You probably know where this is going now, right? You might know where this is going now. But listen, I'm making this video just for fun, okay? I'm just making this video just for fun. Nothing here is being copyrighted. My slides are called The Cost is Correct, okay? Nothing here is copyrighted. So you probably know where this is going now, right? You got the Plinko chips, the rangefinder, the mountain, got the range game, the range right here, $1 sign. Anyways, let's get into the game. Let's get into the game. Anyways, let's get into the game. Let's see what we'll play. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen of all ages, it is time to play the yodeler. Okay, so for all of you who don't know how to play this game, I'm gonna tell you how. And I have changed some rules, so forgive me if I have cliffhanger lovers. So, in this game, there is a yodeler. There is a yodeler. And in the game, the yodeler starts at the bottom of the cliff. The objective of the game is to make sure that the yodeler does not exceed the number of steps on the mountain and falling down the cliff into the abyss below. So the yodeler has 40 steps in all to be with. And if you somehow guess a price that's out of the price range on the mountain, Johan, which is the yodeler down there, he will exceed the limit of steps and fall down the cliff into the abyss below. And we don't want that to happen. So by the way, you're going to stop Johan from falling off the cliff. You're going to guess the prices of 3 items. And depending on how off you are within those items, that is how far Johan will climb. So I'll give you an example. Let's say I choose the price of $12. I guess a PlayStation game is $12. But oh no, it is actually $11. So Johan will go up the cliff 1 step. Okay? And if I say that PlayStation game is now, then the newest PlayStation is only $15, but it's actually $13. Johan, if I say the price of a new PlayStation game is $15, but it's actually 13, then Johan will go up the cliff 2 more steps. Okay? Sound simple enough? Okay. Then let's play the yodeler. Okay, how do you do, sir? This is the contestant right here that will be playing the yodeler today. So, now, I'm going to read off to you the prizes that we have for you. First, up today, we have the newest deluxe hair dryer. And to top that off, with a classic George Foreman grill. Do you just want some classic to your house? Well, look no further. because we have two vintage elephants for designer accessories for your home. And to top that off, we have a 3-1 package of vintage handheld game show games from eBay, which depending on are handheld, Wheel of Fortune, Price is Right, and Jeopardy handheld vintage games from eBay. Okay, Mr. Sir, your ideal objective is to make sure that you guess the prices safely without Johan falling off the cliff. Okay, so you ready? Let's do it. So, Mr. Sir, what might you bid? What might you bid? What might you bid on? What might you bid on the first price? What was the first price? What was the first item? The first item is the newest deluxe hair dryer. What might you say the price of that is? You're gonna go at $25. You're gonna go 35. You said 35? 35? 35. Okay. Mr. Sir has guessed the price of 35. Is he correct? No, he is not. Well, let's see how far Johan is going to go. 10. Mr. Sir, the actual retail price was 25. You said 35. The actual retail price was 25. You were only off by 10. Okay. So you're doing good here. Okay. Okay, sir. You're doing good here. You're doing good here. So let's make sure this gentleman of a climber doesn't move any more than he has already. Okay. Let us move forward with the second item. The second item is the classical George Foreman grill. What do you believe is the price of that? You're gonna go 35? 35 is what you're saying? 35? Okay. 30. Mr. Sir is gonna go with $35. Is he correct? No, he's not. Let's see how far Johan goes. 30. The actual retail price. $55. Alright, sir, we gotta be careful here, okay? As you can see, Johan is on the 30th step of the mountain. Johan is on 30. He can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, sir, Johan is on 30. With my calculations, Johan can only move 10 steps safely. You have to be, your next estimation cannot be off by more than $10. If your estimation is off by more than $10, Johan will fall off the cliff, okay? So, sir, I'm telling you to be careful now here, okay? We don't want you to lose. You only have 10 steps left. And the last price, you're off by 20. 10 steps left on the mountain before Johan falls off into the abyss. And I'm warning you, this next price, these antique elephants, they cost a lot more than the George Foreman grill, okay? So I'm warning you, be careful just be careful. Because it's stressful, you know, when the real price is right. It's stressful, right? Or under all this stress, you want to win. You want to win, but it's so eager that the climber just might fall off the second you choose a price. Okay, sir. What is your bid? You're gonna go with 60. $60. Mr. Sir is going with $60. Is that the price? No, it is not 60. Let me just do the math. You said 60, sir? Okay. Okay, sir. I've got my steps calculated. Let's see. Okay, ready? I'm scared. Okay, scared. Alright? Scared. Okay, let's see. Okay, 35. Okay? 35. The extra retail. Okay, you're only off by 5. Okay, sir? You're only off by 5. You're only off by 5. The actual retail price, $65. You said 60. The actual was 65. You're only $5 off. Okay. Okay, Mr. Sir. We have to be very careful now. This is the last price. Johan is on step number 35. He can move approximately 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can only move 5 steps safely. You must choose the next price, and it must be within $5. Otherwise, Johan's going over the cliff and into the abyss below. Okay, sir. I'm going to explain to you one more time before you make your bid. This is a 3-in-1 prize package. This prize package includes vintage handheld games from eBay, including handheld Price is Right, Wheel of Fortune, and Jeopardy. 3-in-1 prize package. If you get this price, if you get this, you will win. Okay, sir. But this is the exciting thing, though. There's also an exciting side to this. You can get this price exactly right. You can get this price exactly right, or you can miss it off by $5 and still win. So, get it exactly right, or miss by 5 and still win the game. Okay? But you can't be off by any more than 5. You can't be off by more than 5, more than 6, or more than 7. You have to be within 5, okay? No higher than 5. Any higher than 5, he's going over. So, Mr. Sir, this is my final question. What is your price? You must make the decision. You must make your decision. Mr. Sir, what is it going to be? And remember, choose wisely. These are vintage games. You know, vintage means old stuff, so it's very valuable. You're gonna go. You're gonna go with $89. Okay. Mr. Sir is going with $89. 89. 89. Is he correct? No, he is not correct. Okay, Mr. Sir, there's still some hope here. You can still be off by more. You can still be off by 5. Okay. You said 85, sir. Okay, 85. No lucky, no lucky. Okay, sir. This is the final option, okay? $84, okay? You said 80. You said 80. You said 88. No, I'm getting mixed up here. What did you say your estimation was? 85. That's what it is. 85, okay? That's 84. Where did that even come from? 80, you said 85. I'm thinking 84. You, yeah, I'm tripping over here. All right, sir. This is your price has been locked in. You understand? You can't change your guess now, right? Okay. Can't change your guess. Your guess has been locked in. It can't be locked out. Now, all right, sir. Let's see how far Johan will go. Cliff goes. I'm sorry, sir. You said $85. The actual price was $99. You were off by 84. I'm sorry, sir. Hang on, sir. I'm just gonna check my calculations real quick, okay? So before I end up today's video, I'm just gonna check my calculations real quick. I'm just gonna check my calculations real quick. My calculations aren't always right, or they aren't always accurate. So I'm just gonna check real quick. Okay, I'm just checking I'm just checking to see if my calculations were correct. 99 minus 85. Oh sir, my apologies. My apologies, sir. You weren't off by 84. You were actually off by 14, okay? My math was wrong. You were off by 14. You were actually off by 14, okay? The actual retail price was 99. You said 85. You weren't off by 84. You were off by 14. See, my math might not be accurate. But anyways, down he goes. So you didn't win this time. You didn't win the hit. You didn't win the 3-in-1 prize package. But hey, you did win a hair dryer, a George Foreman grill, and some vintage elephants, antique vintage elephants. So, but anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more content, we will be posting. We'll try to post a lot more now. But anyways, thank you for watching today's video. Thanks for watching today's video. Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself safe, and there's nothing else to it. God bless you.